Good morning, everyone. This is Dave with Bolivar Live, and today we're at the Bolivar Lighthouse. We're going to give you a close-up view, and we're going to talk a little bit about the history of it, the lives it saved, and how long it's been around, and even a movie that was filmed at it. But first, this Bolivar Live is brought to you by the Big Store. When you're on Bolivar and you need anything, stop by the Big Store and you'll be greeted by a staff of smiling faces and a staff that's eager to help you find what you're looking for. Well, we're down at the Lighthouse and we're going to zoom in and look at some of the houses and talk a little bit about the history of the Lighthouse. I've always said that the Lighthouse is a welcome icon to those visitors as they start vacation, when they get off the ferry and when they get off the ferry. Excuse me. And it's photographed. We had it on shirts last year, and we are bringing back the Lighthouse shirts in 2019. We'll have those by Thanksgiving. But I wanted to talk about the Lighthouse, some of the history, and even a movie that was filmed at the Lighthouse. And you can see the quarters. It's privately owned now. It isn't open to the public, but it still stands proud and tall. 116 feet tall. And this was one of the clues in one of our hunts for Bolivar. I had the square root of 116 feet. And I'd ask, what is it was 10 point something, 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 something. The square root of the answer was 116 feet, and that's the height of the lighthouse. The lighthouse was built in 1852. It's cast iron made in Baltimore at a Baltimore foundry of Murray and Hasselhurst. It's brick wrapped in cast iron sheets. And so I'm looking here at some of my notes. During the 1900 storm, it served as a shelter and saved 125 people in 1915. The lighthouse survived another hurricane where winds were of 126 miles an hour recorded. The first lighthouse keeper was H.C. Claiborne, and he retired in 1918 after witnessing those two storms, and was replaced by Captain J. Brooks from 1890 until the line's abandonment in 1942. Now, a lot of people don't know, but there was a railroad that ran along Bolivar, and it actually ran between the lighthouse and Highway 87. It was the Gulf, Colorado, and Santa Fe Railway. And that was another clue in one of the hunt for Bolivars. In 1947, the lighthouse was sold, and although it still stands tall, it's not open to the public. Now, there was a movie filmed here, and we're going to go back up to the top, and I can remember seeing it years ago, and I think you can find it maybe on Amazon or something, but it was called My Sweet Charlie. And it was filmed here at the lighthouse. We'll zoom up. Now, the light that's up there now isn't the original. The original was a Fresnel lens, and I believe it's in the Smithsonian or the Ford Museum. One of the museums has it right now. But I was talking to Mark Boyd a couple weeks ago, and they're starting to do some work, research and development to restore the lighthouse. And so we'll have some more information on that as it comes available. I know they've started a GoFundMe account or some kind of account to raise money, and we'll have some more information on that. But as you exit the ferry, or you're leaving to go across the pond, the lighthouse stands with all its beauty. And we did a video about a year and a half ago, and you can still find it on either our YouTube channel or our Facebook page. We did a 360-degree drone shot of the top and the lighthouse, and it was a neat video. It reached, you know, I want to say it was like 60,000 people. But it was a neat video because of the concept and the view of it. And there's several other videos out there. I know William Como's done one. I've done several on the lighthouse, and we're scheduled to do another one here this spring, this fall or in the spring as soon as we get some good weather. But it's one of those places when you're on Bolivar that you need to go and visit. Like I said, you can't get into it, but you can take some great pictures, and we're going to zoom in on the houses now that are here so that you can view them. Excuse me. I'm feeling better, but I'm still getting over it. There's one of the homes. Let me turn the camera a little bit here and get it so that we can move it around a little bit better. You have a small home and then that home there. And then also on the other side of it, you have another home. And the view here, I'm going to back out a little bit and let y'all get a screenshot. It's a little cloudy today and hazy. Not the best conditions for photos. But if you're looking for a screenshot of the lighthouse, let me adjust it a little bit. There you go there. Now, we're fixing to put out, we're coming back out with our mugs and our t-shirts here over the next 30, 40 days. And we're getting ready to do a big run on Lighthouse mugs again with the new Bolivar logo. We're also doing some more of the birding photos on the mugs with the Bolivar logo. And then we'll also have the t-shirts. And I know they'll be available at the tourism center. Once we get them in, we'll make a big announcement and do a show showing what we have. But we're also bringing back the Lighthouse shirts, some fishing t-shirts, and some other things to help promote Bolivar, and then the mugs. And then we have our stainless tumblers also. But I'm working with Mark now, talking to him, and probably a portion of all the shirts and the mugs that have a lighthouse on it, a portion of the sales will go towards the rehabilitation of the lighthouse. And so as soon as we get that going and up, we'll let you know about that so that we can keep this beauty intact and make sure it's here for generations to come. But with the overcast, actually it's a tax-free weekend. Remember, if you're on Bolivar, shop local. You've got the big store, you've got Latitude, you can get your tax-free stuff. No tax this weekend through this evening, so shop local if you're down here. But I just wanted to show the lighthouse. We hadn't done anything down here in a while, and with fall coming up, a lot of people will be taking some day trips, and wanted to give them some options. This is right across. In fact, you can get some great shots of the sunset and the lighthouse from Fort Travis. You can also see it on our Fort Travis cams. On the area cam, we've got a preset that shows the lighthouse. And because of the rain and lightning just about every morning, we didn't get the camera moved this last week, but we're set to get it moved up this week. And so we just wanted to talk a little bit. Look it up. We've got information on the lighthouse on our website, and you can also find it on Wikipedia. And there's a lot of history here on Bolivar, and that's what we're trying to show people. Great time for families, a great time for a day trip now, or a weekend trip now that school's fixing to start. And so if you need anything, go to our website, BolivarPeninsulaTexas.com. You'll be able to find information on the area, the businesses, where to rent a home, where to find an RV park, and the restaurants here on Bolivar, and just about anything that's here on Bolivar. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at the Tourism Center. We're open Monday through Friday from 10 to 3 p.m. Fran's there, and she'll answer any questions you have. And you can always see Bolivar Live through our 9 live streaming webcams at BolivarPeninsulaTexas.com. Until next time, this is David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great morning, great week, come see us and explore Bolivar Peninsula. You'll love it. God bless. Bye-bye.